All right, guys, we got our mud bugs in today, and they're looking pretty good.
Watch them start crawling off. Can't you smell it?
With all this good food, all these good cooks around, I don't think we're ever gonna get any work done.
Turn the heat off. When you pinch the tail out, you get that vein, and then that's it. All right.
It's a big day here, guys. That's my shop back there. Where the shop is going is way on the back side of the property, and we're trying to figure out right now how to get all this stuff to the back. I own a Mahindra, which of course means my tractor's broken down. So I really don't have any ability to load or unload. He's got that sucker right there. We're thinking about maybe pulling the trailer up, loading everything on the trailer. And he's back looking right now to see, but... So here she is. All right, guys, we safely got the load to the back of the property. And yeah, it looks like it's got a couple little pieces with some road rash. This is not a big deal. This stuff is gonna happen when you buy this steel. And you know, I'm not really worried about it at all, because you can just knock it back into place with a hammer from the Body Tech. It doesn't even add 5 seconds to it. So you're gonna get stuff like that. Don't concern yourself with it when you see it. Just move forward and keep working. So here we are, all the insulation. I got to get that under cover. It's not raining tonight, so I'll be okay. All that's going to go into our storage building. And then here's the siding, and it doesn't look bad at all. It's wait a minute, green? How's that green? There's a green panel in there. That must be a protective panel, because that's a half panel there for some reason. So I'm sure that panel is just like a freebie for protection. We went with the galvanized on the top because it's a little less expensive, and that should help out quite a bit with the cost. But comes with all the hardware. We did have one little casualty, not a big deal. One little tube of silicone, and that's it. All in all, man, I'm super excited. So we have a 12-foot door, and the door is actually longer than 12 foot, but it goes to the inside beams. So my guess is, or at least my hope is, that I'm not going to have to chisel out the edges of this concrete, because this is exactly 12 foot, and the door itself is like 12.4 out to the edge. So I got to read the instructions on the door, but pretty solid door. And we went with one that they actually manufactured, so it's an actual Mueller product. So it was one of the better doors. I think when you're spending money on this stuff, your doors are important. Ooh, little box damage.
It's dented real bad there. Real bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to refuse it?
I think so. Does that, refusing it, does it just get sent back to them, and then they've got to, like, they've got to cover that?
Or Avery covers it.
Okay. Guys, unfortunately, we had to refuse it. We saw that there was some damage on the box, and if you can see right here, she's got a good little crunch there. And I mean, that is, I don't know if you can tell, but this should be about right here. And so it bent the whole coil condenser, and then this side, it's bent it as well. So anyway, back to the drawing board. We'll get another one shipped out. Okay, I'm at the electric co-op, and I'm picking up 240 foot of 4-aught cable, and that's going to give me my 200 amp service to the shop. This is exciting. Power, finally. It's been over a year since we installed the concrete, and boys and girls, the wall's going up. We're loading up, got our wire, heading back to the house. I think this day's almost done. This is our slab right here. We've got this car on here that we have set for another project here in the future, and then my sawmill is out here. Still have never completed it. Needs to get painted, needs to get a lot more welding done on it, but we're gonna get that done as soon as the shop's built. I wanted to say thank you to every single one of you guys that went over to American Rotary and voted for us. Within 4 hours, we were able to get it, and it's all because of you. It's 1,200 votes within 4 hours, and that kicked us to the top. We had 60 votes to start with, and so what that means is that we have a little bit more money in the budget. So it was $1,000 that they gave, and also one of the other important parts is, American Rotary, they make 3-phase equipment, and it's the best stuff on the planet. So while the money's good, we also get $1,000 on the American Rotary store, which is fantastic. Guys, do you know what this means? It means 3-phase power inside our shop. It means electrical components that we couldn't otherwise afford. It's just a super exciting day, and I can't believe it. I'm really excited. American Rotary phase converters are hands down the best phase converters that you can buy, and not to mention they're American Rotary, so they're American made. Thanks to American Rotary, I can't wait. I think Chris is going to come out here and help me out when we're installing all this stuff, because he's just such a wealth of knowledge. If you guys don't know Chris, I'll put a link in the description to where you can see some of the stuff that he's done, and just an outstanding stand-up guy. But thank you, American Rotary, and thank you, subscribers, for voting for me. And it's just I don't know, man. It's exciting. So yeah, the shop's going to be air conditioned. Unfortunately, I had to refuse that package. If you guys aren't listening to the Fits All podcast, you need to. It's Jimmy DeResta, Andrew from Blacksmith Tools, and one of my favorite guys on the planet, Eric, Hand Tool Rescue. They were talking about shipping, and Andrew said that he feels like their #1 job is to destroy stuff when they ship it. It is kind of true. If they would have hit that thing anywhere else, it would have been fine. But yeah, they hit it right on the sweet spot, and it's non-usable. I mean, we can't do anything with it. We can't chance it. So that's one thing where I had to refuse it. I can flex some tin, and I can probably pull some stuff out, and I can rake some fins, but that's a Mr. Cool air conditioner, and it's not some piece of junk. We can't have it have potential problems in the beginning. So anyway, obviously anyone would ship that back. But yeah, so stay tuned. I'll let you guys know when we get the next one, and shop build's coming. I had to do a lot of cleanup out here first. Okay, so we have a 30x40 slab right here. Stephen Cox is over there. I'll show you what he's doing. He's throwing in these feet right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts, and it locks us together. That's going to be our center purling, and then we have our main beam in the middle. I did a little video on this generator a while back. I freaking love it. Old Sears alternator generator. Here's our main beam. This is the main load bearing. What are you doing, Stephen?
Waiting for Justin to figure out how to do YouTube videos without having his microphone pointed in the wrong direction. That's what I'm doing.
My bad.
But we're putting some beams together. You can't just bolt a beam to concrete, it kind of doesn't work, so you have to have some L brackets. So I'm bolting all the L brackets to the feet and using a little impact. And I should have a shop here for like, what, 30 minutes? Sure these are the right size bolts.
out by the time it's good with it. Alright guys, we got about 3 more videos coming up on the shop build, and it's you know, sneak peek of where we are right now. So I'll get those edited for you really quick, get them out. Once again, special thanks to Mr. Cool, American Rotary, and Mueller Buildings for making a great product. Gary from Tools for Machines, Stephen Cox, Homer Thompson, the whole family was out here. It was freaking fantastic. As well as 110 Living, my boy Brian here and his entire crew. Goal is by tomorrow we have this thing wrapped up, or at least close enough to it to where I can throw some lights in here, fire up my generator, and shoot an awesome restoration video for you guys. It's been too long. I haven't had my hands on rust in a while. Look at that. How clean they are. It's ridiculous. Hey guys, we're going live tonight. You're not going to get a notification on it, but I want you all to come hang out with me on the live stream. It'll be awesome. See you then.